So over the weekend, I thought, well, this would be a good time to start working on my taxes. And you know how excited I was about that. And I said, you know what else I could be doing right now? I could be moving the piano. Yes, I wanted to take it from one room to the other room, which isn't the hard part. The hard part is cleaning the area I want to put the piano in, which meant organizing some clutter. I know, embarrassing, some belongings, moving tables to have this one corner available for the piano. I had to move things into the closet. I had to sort things out, and I had to throw things away. I was in the closet and looking through some stuff that I've stored there from my early days when my office was in a different location. So of course, you move things around and it ends up in the closet. And this is something I bumped into in the closet. Look at this Kinney's bag. Okay, you don't have Kinney's bags like this anymore. I'm going to take something out of this bag and share it with you because this blew me away. Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Ann Homick from Homick Advanced Chiropractic. This is Lasting Impact 2023. That's my theme for this year. And I am also the creator of the Brain First Protocol, because when you put the brain first, your body will follow, and brain first is body freedom. Here it is. Let's take a look. So I was in the closet. There's not a lot of light, so I have to use a flashlight or drag everything out. And I saw it says, about yourself. And immediately I said, what? And after I pulled it out, here it is. Look at that. About yourself. Look at this old book. I don't know where it came from. I mean, I do know where it came from. This is ancient. Sorry, I don't want to get anybody mad. Copyright 1959, 1962 by Scott Forsman and Company, and regional office, reprinted in the United States of America, 1962. Okay, so go back to 1962. This is the health book I found in a box of old stuff in my house. If you watched my orientation video, I talk about this very book, and I really had no idea I had saved it all my life. I can't imagine where it's been. I've moved. How many addresses do I have? I don't know if I went back to my mom's house 20 years later and found it again and took it home. I honestly don't know. But this is the health book that I read in 6th grade that got me started on the health journey that I talk about in the orientation video. And I forgot all about it. I had no idea it was still in my possession. So this is the book that allayed my fears. I was a super hypochondriac and just going through a tough time in 6th grade after the death of 2 grandparents, back to back, a month apart. And look at here, the super machine beginning. This is on page 8. Sometimes there's not too much that is exciting to do on the first day of school after summer vacation, but this was not true on the day that Miss Fuller's class came into their new room. For in the front of the room there were 2 mysterious big boxes with signs nearby reading, "A super machine and please do not touch." What was the super machine? Where did it come from? Why was it in the classroom? I don't remember any of this, so this is kind of fun. Newcomers to the class were so interested in the mysterious big boxes, they lost some of their feelings of shyness. At last, Miss Fuller began to explain about the boxes. We had a science fair in this room last year, and some of the boys and girls planned this exhibit, and they called it the Super Machine. Now, what do you think is the Super Machine? After watching all my videos and knowing who I am and what I'm so passionate about. When the fair was over, they decided to leave the exhibit for your class to see. First, though, I will open up this big poster that tells us all about the Super Machine. So they're just fun stuff for kids. The Super Machine can think and feel and remember. It stores away millions of facts for later use. Yet it is much smaller than a machine, like the electric brain. So if you're a little kid reading this, what does this mean? The more it is used, the stronger some of its parts become. It has its own spare parts and many fascinating safety devices. It is a self-servicing, self-oiling, and self-cooling machine. And when things go wrong, it can often fix itself. I don't remember this. Its motor may run for 70 or 80 years or more without stopping. All right, so that should get your attention right there. It can operate many other machines. It works at its best when it is happy. It is the most amazing machine that has yet to be seen on this earth. This is wild. I had to pause. I had a phone message I had to answer. I am not sneaking ahead to find out what happened. Who ever heard of a machine that could fix itself? Asked Ken. I think it's all a big joke, said Jane Ann. A machine can't feel happy. Well, joke or not, said Harry. I'm still curious. And I want to have a look at that super machine. Okay, do not say a word to anyone. And all right. One by one, you may come up and go inside the box, take a good look at the super machine, and then move along. Do not say a word to anyone until all of you have looked at the super machine. I'm going to guess there's a big mirror in there, and when the kid opens the box and goes in, he or she he's looking at himself or herself because it's a mirror. And that's why it says don't say a word until everybody has looked at the super machine. It was Harry's turn to go into the big box. He was last. He did not stay long either. He came out, he had a puzzled look on his face, while the rest of the class went into the box, one by one. Oh, Harry was first, sorry. What happened when I speed read? Harry turned to the big poster and read it again. He was lost in his thoughts, when suddenly the voices and his friends caught his attention. It wasn't fair, said Ken. What a machine, said Mike. It was a joke, all right, said Jane Ann, but it wasn't a very good joke, so they're all getting miffed. They're like, this is ridiculous. There wasn't any super machine. There wasn't any machine at all. There was just a big box, big looking glass at the back of the box. Now, who says looking glass anymore? That's funny. What did you see in the looking glass? Here's a picture. There's the door opening to the box and there's the kids who are upset. They're like, we don't like this. I saw myself, Jeff said. What else could I see? That's just it, said Harry. You saw yourself and you are the super machine. It took me a while, but I finally caught on. So there you go. And then there's questions on this page. What do you think? Take a quiz about the body in this magazine. You can see this quiz on page 16, 17. So there's a quiz. Guess what? Quiz about yourself. And then here we go, chapter 2, your senses and how they work. So now this health book tells you about all the body systems and how they work best when you're happy, and how they are coordinated very wonderfully. So the 5 senses, and there's things your brain can tell you what's soft, what's hard, what's smooth, what's rough, more about the eye. This is just funny. Talks about the eye, the hearing. Let me flip ahead here. The taste and smell. So this is a long chapter. nerve endings on the skin, the cerebrum. Oh, here's the brain. Okay. Why do we need 2 eyes and 2 ears? Care of the ears. All right. Let me go. Your skin, hair, and nails, chapter 3. So let me just go. Chapter 3. Your bones and muscles is in unit 4. How your body uses food, your heart and lungs, safeguarding yourself at play and as you grow. So this is it. This is the health book that I came across at a time when I was really concerned and upset. You've got to watch the orientation video to learn more about the story. But here it is. I found it in a box in the closet. I saved it all this time. And I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to keep it for memories, maybe show it to my grandkids someday. I want you to look for the next video. Remember, on Amazon is my new booklet. It's a very short book. You don't have a disease, you have a nervous system. And so this book was the beginning to this project and why I decided to write my health story and a story about my educational journey and why I have such a passion, why I became a chiropractor, and how things all fell into place until to today. So, Lasting Impact 2023. I'll see you at the next video.